The following game has been rated M for mature by the ESRB for blood and gore, violence, and language. What that means is anyone under the age of 17 should not be watching this video. You have been warned. Greetings and salutations, I am Outlier and I bid you welcome to this channel. Joining me today is of course my usual co-hosts, Snowball and Wolf. And today we're returning back to Halo Combat Evolved. So the premise of the Halo series is that you take on the role of a cybernetically enhanced super soldier, protecting humanity from the, well, there's no way to word it nicely. You're saving humanity from extinction at the hands of an intergalactic religious order known as the Covenant. And while the Spartans and humanity in general can stand toe-to-toe against any sort of military ground unit that the Covenant can throw at them, the Covenant have a trump card, however, in the fact that they can just have their capital vessels park in high orbit and basically burn away the entire surface of a planet using fire and light without any retaliatory capabilities from the UNSC, because while their ground-based military technology rivals and in some ways possibly even surpasses that of the Covenant space-based warships routinely and regularly and in every way, shape, and form, word you wish to use, outclass their human counterparts to pretty much every degree. So while humanity is winning the ground war and possibly arguably the political war, even though the political war is kind of one-sided because the Covenant doesn't really talk to the humans, but that's a moot point and not really a point of the game. But anyway, while they're winning the ground war, they're losing the space war. And in the terms of intergalacticness, that's not even a word, but I still said it. The space war is generally what matters, especially when the Covenant aren't fighting humanity for territory. They're fighting humanity because their gods, at least what they assume are gods, said so. So the Covenant has been burning every human-occupied world they can find, and one of the worlds that they found was a planet known as Reach. Now, Reach is a special human colony, not because of its forerunner tech, I mean, that is what made it special, or any particular populace or anything found on the planet itself. It's just that Reach was the industrial, military, and to a certain extent the command hub for the UNSC. It's basically their primary construction and outfitting and managerial facility for the entire Earth Covenant War. And the Covenant found it, and if you've seen my playthrough of the Halo Reach game, blew it all to pieces. Well, if that's not entirely accurate, they didn't destroy the planet, they just cooked off all the entirety of its crust. Which in other games, not in the Halo series, is good enough to consider the planet destroyed. An old turn-based 4X strategy game that I used to play, which through advertising they bill as a 5X game, but we're not here to talk about that one. So Reach gets destroyed, and one of the human survivors is the UNSC cruiser known as the Pillar of Autumn. So the Pillar of Autumn makes a blind FTL jump, or hyperspace jump as it's called, and ends up within close proximity to a forerunner construct known as a ring world. And the ring worlds are special to the Covenant because they are seen as the most holy of holy objects the forerunners have ever built. So the Covenant get there first, as the Covenant always do, and they set up shop in their greatest of temples, and, well, what they see as the greatest of temples. And then the Pillar of Autumn shows up to defile said temple, even though they weren't originally planning on it. I'm fairly certain the Pillar of Autumn's crew and anybody else aboard the ship was perfectly fine not seeing the Covenant, but if they didn't come across the ring world, or Halo as it's called in game, and the Covenant there would be no game. So the Pillar of Autumn crash lands onto the ring world, and you, the player, end up fighting the Covenant in what is largely a one-man war for control of the Halo, because in addition to it being a temple in the Covenant eyes, in the Forerunner's eyes, it's a massive weapons platform. At least what used to be the Forerunner's eyes, because for some strange reason, they're no longer around. Well, that's part of the main lore that's hidden away inside the game series. I'm not certain if they actually mention why their Forerunners aren't around in the game lore itself, or it's just in the Forerunner saga tree of books. But I do have my own theories as to where the Forerunners went and why people think that they don't see them. But we're not here to discuss my theories, we're here to play a game, and I've just been rambling on and on and on, talking into a camera that I'm sure no one is interested in listening to me talk. So, before I continue on with the game, I feel the need to mention that last episode, for those who didn't see it, we hit a Forerunner facility that the commander of the human army that landed with the Pillar of Autumn investigated beforehand, and we lost contact with him yet again, so we went to save him, only to find out that there's something on the Halo far worse than the Covenant itself, and we came rifle barrel to, I guess you could argue, tentacle, with that even far greater threat. And at the end of that mission, we met a Forerunner construct known as 343 Guilty Spark. Was apparently in charge of the entire Halo installation. Why he didn't show up beforehand, I have absolutely no idea, but he bided his sweet time because the greater threat, simply known as the Flood, has shown up, and he needs the Master Chief, which is the official name for the playable character, for as yet unspecified purpose, although it does involve the Halo's weapon systems in some way, and that's right where I left off last episode, and that's where we're going to be picking it back up. So we're going to be palling around with 343 Guilty Spark for a little bit, and then we are going to get something that we need to activate the Halo array and defend humanity from both, hopefully, the Flood and the Covenant. Should work out fine. And with that out of the way, this game is of course made by Thank you again. And that being said, let us begin.
Okay, so here we are in what the level called the library, and that's 343 Guilty Spark over there, and this is some of the flood, so they go poof. We good now? That's not the reload button. What is my other weapon? Oh, a pistol. Oh, you're leading the way. As the flood just show up all over the place. Working on it. Thought I reloaded that. Right, let's kill the guys that... Alright, this is not going well. Everybody die now. Thank you. Man, I hated this level on easy. It'll be a pain when it's not on easy. I mean, I got 4 rounds left for this gun, which means I'm taking you. This is the gun that I had. No, actually, this is not the gun that I had. Okay, then. What's up? I could have sworn somebody had a shotgun around here. Right, until then, I'm taking this thing. And yes, he's laughing. He's kind of insane. Oh, there we are. Now all I need is a health pack, but something tells me I'm not getting a health pack anytime soon. So I'm guessing we'll go this way.
The energy field of Promise contains the index. We must get up there.
I should not be wasting shells on... I think there's a way down there. So I probably should not be wasting shells on the single small little flood. So kind of them to kill each other. So I could have sworn there was a Alright, I'm down. Let's get moving. Be taking that. And that. I'm actually out of our shotgun rounds. Alright, is this gonna be one of those ones where they just keep coming? I have a feeling they're just gonna keep coming. Oh, not only have they learned how to use guns, they've learned to pick them up as well. I want your gun. Give me your gun. Thank you. Now, is that everybody? I'm hoping that's everybody. Where are you? I hear you, I just don't see you. I'm guessing we go this way? Now, for once, I'm actually completely filled on, assault rifle ammo. Say, where are you now?
The doors are sealed automatically. I will go access the override to open them.
And then all heck breaks loose.
That's a good idea. Please follow closely. This portal is the first of 10.
Oh, goody. Because nothing says crazy annoyance more than...
You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the containment program.
Taking that.
Save the installation. We consume all.
I mean, okay. Now, for supposedly cybernetically enhanced super soldier, I seem to be missing quite a lot. But then again, that's just me and the fact I can't aim worth a darn. Anything of interest down there? Probably just death. Anyway. Oh, you. Because nothing of the flood is better than the exploding kind. there a health pack
You
anywhere?
can see how the body's been transformed by the genetic restructuring of the flood infection.
I'm sorry, I can't really listen to what you're saying. I have to kill everything. And I'm dead. Because I'm not watching where I'm going. Anyway. And I'm dead again. Because I lost practically all of my health in the first 2 seconds of this game, and that missed everybody.
You can see how the body's been transformed by the genetic restructuring.
Can we go now? On the plus side, the Flood do carry human weaponry, so... Definitely maxed out on assault rifle rounds. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Anybody else? Let's take this moment to reload as that guy gets back up. Now, I could have sworn one of them had a shotgun. Unless I grabbed it without realizing it. I don't think so. So do I go this way? There is an overshield here, which means I'm probably going to need it. Apparently there was a health pack there, so... Okay. guess that's it for assault rifle and shotgun ammo.
We must continue. This way, please.
How hard is it to punch one of these things?
This installation's research facilities are most impressive. Perhaps you will have time to see them later.
Yeah, most impressive. They couldn't kill the flood. I mean, I guess that kind of worked. That's a bad idea. How many shells does it take to kill one of those guys? As more show up. Okay. I don't think it's gonna let me through until I kill everything. You're behind me, aren't you? Not much. Oh, there goes the big shield. Most of it, anyway. Anybody else? Of course, there's always more. Stand still so I can punch you. Something's still there. Oh.
These sentinels will supplement your combat skills. But as it has your current model movement scans as a class 2, which is suited for this kind of work.
Oh, great. Now he gets the added troops in. Not that I shouldn't complain on account of the killing off all the flood. I still go this way.
Conduit breach in section 5524 has disrupted power flow to a grid.
Alright, so do I hang out with these guys or do I just press on? I guess I press on. Now, this definitely looks like one of those elevators where our enemies just drop down on top of you. Oh, it gets worse. Goody. Because nothing says doomsday apocalypse scenario than an endless horde of regenerating enemies. You know, I almost was going to assume that that didn't hit anybody. But it did hit people. It actually hit all of them. Unfortunately, we explode and spawn more of the little guys type of enemy, so... I mean, they didn't all explode on once on top of me, so that's probably a good thing. Oh goody, more drones. Oh, there you are. Fixed your...
caused a failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup unit. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when I've completed my task.
But the plasma conduit thing is fixed now? That wasn't helpful. There goes the overshield. On the plus side, there are health packs here, and for once, I don't actually need health. Yes, I know, it's the antithesis of how I do things, but... I'd say I need to remember that they're back there, but let's be honest. Chances are very good I'm never coming back this way. Of course, since this seems to be a hold your position mission, and I'm down. Something tells me I may actually need those health packs. And I'm out of plasma grenades. Go after the guys with the guns first. The little ones are only a threat in groups, at least to me. Anybody else are a death sentence. Take this opportunity to reload and shoot everything. Oh, so now let's follow you to the index. Alright, could have sworn there was a shotgun here. It's still here. I haven't the foggiest idea, but somebody with a needler is behind me. And another health pack. Alright, I'm perfectly fine letting the sentinels kill all these guys, as one of them explodes. And I'm running low on shotgun rounds. However, somebody had a shotgun. Alright, I'm just gonna watch them do their thing, if that's okay with everybody. I mean, it's a flood. I'm perfectly fine with the laser drones just blowing everybody up. Alright, so which way are we going? This way? Keep thinking there's a run option when in fact there isn't. The drone's not coming with us? I guess they have to hold that checkpoint, so.
The sentinels can use their weapons to manage the flood only for a short time. Speed is of the essence.
Oh, goody. Yeah, I thought it. What's up? Where'd you go? There you are. I could have sworn there was a shotgun around here, but I think I already picked that up. You know, and I think it's dead, but feel free to shoot it again. They do tend to have a tendency to get back up. Right, so this is what? Door... And of course, the one remaining drone goes with him. Then all the floods show up. It's almost like they know. Yeah, I saw you there. Sounded like there was somebody behind me. Seriously, how hard is this thing to grab it by the head and squeeze? Of course, given the fact it's the flood, you probably shouldn't be grabbing the damn thing. Or like, hit it with the back of the gun. Alright, do I need to go this way? And if I don't, what's down here? Other than more flood. And it's an enclosed space, so they can climb on the ceiling. Real smart of me to do this. Real smart. Alright, I'm fairly certain that actually missed. As a whole pile of flood just show up. Is there anybody behind me? No. I see you there. I missed you there. Didn't miss you there. Okay, that guy got me good. I mean, if they all funnel into the crawl space, even if they can climb on the ceiling, it's a small area that I have to cover.
Your environment suit should serve you well when the flood begins to alter the atmosphere. You are a good planner.
I can do that? I mean, I just assumed they didn't need to breathe at all. That missed. Sort of. I'll find it. And I'm down. Gonna be a running theme for this. I'm guessing I follow you? Where'd you drop your gun? Do I want to know what shot that? Seriously, do I want to know what shot that? Probably not, given the fact I'm low on health again. What was that? Okay, that explains who shot that. They have rocket launchers now. How far can I throw this? I mean, that far. Did that kill them, though? And do I want to trade one of my current guns for... Oh, look, a health pack. Take that. Do I want to trade one of my current guns for a rocket launcher? I mean, part of me thinks I probably should. And part of me, I'm assuming that was you. Part of me doesn't, because I actually have ammo for everything now, but assault rifles and shotguns seem to be more prevalent than they used to be. So let me take the rocket launcher for the shotgun. Probably should have hoped towards the sniper rifle.
The installation was well conceived. It is surely the only way to end the flood threat.
I know, as soon as I give up the shotgun, I find I probably need it more. Fine then, we'll do this the fun way. Stay down, will you? Alright, I'm thinking the rocket launcher was a bad idea. So I'm taking the shotgun back. As I say that, I find an opportune time for the rocket launcher. It's a shame I can't carry 3 weapons. As more flood become evil confetti. And the arrows of going this way want me to go this way. Anybody else? Of course, there's always going to be others. The Flood constantly spawn more of themselves. If anything, I think they can even feed on each other. Couldn't bring any more sentinels, could you? I don't think I have a choice as to whether or not I can ride the elevator. Alright, so I guess we go this way. And thankfully more sentinels,
I
finally.
conjecture that the other species currently on the installation is responsible for releasing the flood. They seem most persistent in their attempts to access restricted areas.
Well, they do feel that they have the divine right to do so. Of course, they also feel that your makers gave them that right. Okay. So where'd that shotgun go? But it's over here. I finally have maximum rounds for the shotgun, but not for the assault rifle. Alright, so this dead end, so maybe I do have to go down this way. I've had to do that the last time without ever noticing. I'm assuming you're dead. That works. Mostly. Alright, I don't know what caused that secondary explosion, and I probably should not complain. Alright, I'm just gonna let the, sentinels take care of everything. And I'll take care of anything that comes down here, but it looks like it's a death trap up there, considering that the sentinel, even the sentinel seems around. I'm gonna look a needler. Someone's got a shotgun up there, though. I'm assuming it's safe to go up now. I say that as one of these guys shows up. Alright, let's just wait for the shield to recharge. Head up here because I know at least one of them had something that went boom. So one of them had an assault rifle over here. I want his gun because I need the ammo. There we are. Say any more, or is that it? I did hear a shotgun around here. Somewhere. Unless it despawned when I wasn't looking. Alright, so the arrows will go this way, say go this way, so this is the way we go. And this is a wall, so... I would ask why the Forerunners decided to put in a large flood-sized vent inside every wall, but I think it's so that way the sentinels can get around, because it's also them size as well, as I have to hold my position, because all of these guys decide to show up, because this is the level. Step on that guy. They're doing as much damage to themselves as they are each other. I mean, they're doing as much damage to each other as I am. And I actually won't complain, considering they outnumber me ridiculously a large amount to 1. And they got walking grenades. Okay, we're not getting over this way. And we're dead. Okay. And we're back here. Let's try this again. Didn't work as well. Yeah, these guys showing up to kill everybody? I don't think I'm doing much. What was that? I'm guessing they're cooking grenades. Oop, sorry. Probably shouldn't get that close to them. I suppose I can just kick these guys in the face, can I? Okay, so I'm maxed out on assault rifle ammo, picked up a spare plasma grenade, and I'm still down 3 shotgun shells. So, same time, so basically the same thing that was last time, and we proceed on. Why it didn't checkpoint directly after that fight, I have no idea, but it did. Anyway. Now I get to hold here while everybody in, I guess their mother, if the Flood have mothers, suddenly show up. And that was a miss. Alright, last time I got bogged down in this area, so let's not get bogged down there. As my shields are out and I'm running low on health. anybody else left? Of course, there's always one left. I mean, if the flood were finite, it wouldn't be called the flood. Alright, doors open. I should probably proceed on through.
Naturally, the flood is simply too dangerous to release, and mass sterilization may again need after the last catastrophic outbreak. It seems.
Yeah, no kidding that decision was made in error. They're all over the place. You want to keep something like this around for study, you don't keep the actual specimen, you keep like digital DNA coatings, not the actual DNA. Basically a JPEG of what the DNA looked like. Or a GIF. GIFs work. Or one of those PNG files. Or a bitmap if you want the file size to be ridiculously large. Alright, any more health packs in this general immediate vicinity? Guessing no? Of course not, that's asking for too much. Why is there just another random rocket launcher just still here? And that is a very long way down, so I'm guessing that isn't the way I need to go. Alright, that's a big wall. Say we're a door, but no, that's a wall. So I guess we head this way. Was that one of those small floods with a plasma rifle? No, it's a standard side flood. It's just ridiculously far away. Yeah, I have a shotgun too. What's your point? Right, I actually thought that was one of the smaller floods for a second. And once I'm actually, I would say full on ammo, but no, that's not the case. Alright, that missed. That did not, although he's gonna go boom. I know one leap past me. There you are. Stand still so I can smack you. Anybody else? Anybody at all? Take the quiet time to reload. If you were a genius, I'm sure the flood would not be here. But it wasn't up to him.
Specifically built to study and contain the flood. Their survival as a race was dependent upon it. I am grateful to see that some of them survived to reproduce.
Given what this installation's true objective was, why would you want them to reproduce? The rings were designed to kill the flood. Well, technically. It's an old game. Why do I need to say spoiler alert? I'm sure anybody who sees this has already been through this point. And if not, then, well, somebody behind me, isn't there? Anybody else? Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Stay hidden if you're out there. You didn't stay hidden. Alright, so now is that everybody? Guessing no. Still seeing red on the motion sensor. Or not. Oh, there you are. Okay, why is that door not really open? Oh look, health pack.
I will deactivate the security lock. Wait here.
Of course. As the door closes. Then all heck breaks loose. Yep. Perfectly fine hiding in the corner, waiting for the shields to recharge. Shooting everybody that comes to the gap. How quickly can I reload this shotgun? I say, isn't this the way that I came? But you know, the errors of go this way say go this way, so I guess this is the way that I go. So kind of the drones not to be in the airlock-esque room. Yes, I'm well aware of that. Time is short, and yet, for some reason, you have me warp all the way at the other end of where I needed to go. I'm guessing it's probably some sort of security thing. More shotgun rounds? Yes, there are. For once, I'm actually at max health, max grenades, and max ammo. This is not a good sign. I mean, something very big and very dangerous and very deadly is going to show up. Kind of like that. I'm gonna let the sentinels take care of those guys. would say the only way up is through. Or the only way forward is through, I guess. But you know, these guys seem to keep coming. So I don't know if I need to wait for these guys to all go explode and then move on, or if it's a case that they just keep coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. Alright, so is that everything? No, of course it's not everything. It's never everything. Alright, I'm just gonna keep on going through because they're just keep coming up, so... I mean, the small flood can climb walls, so I'm sure I'm not safe on the elevator from them. It says tools, guns, and super weapon. I think the joke is women's underwear as well, but that would just make not any sense. I'm just going to toss that here and walk backwards. Watch the laser light show, help out where I can. Part of me does kind of wonder what you know, the original type of people that the flood infected. Like, I'm assuming this used to be an elite. This was probably human, based off of the pants and the unflooded arm. I think a sentinel actually dropped on top of me. And once again, shields are out. And that's actually it for the sentinels. Guess I should have been paying more attention when they said they're only holding them off for a short period of time. Stay dead. Said stay dead. Alright. It's a bad place to be running out of shields. Plus side, more ammo. Now all I need is health. And the only way down is through. Well, the only way through is down. I mean, that blew up the confetti. That didn't really hit anybody. That hit somebody, although now I'm down to one plasma grenade. They're behind me again. I don't actually know. And you know, if they had all these access panels that you can walk through, why bother having the doors? You know, if the security doors are designed to keep things out, why do they have these long walkways that people can literally walk through? Oh, I picked up a health vest. What did I just pick up? Take this up and reload. Shoot everybody that comes close, except you. That door open yet? Door is opening now. Alright, where'd that shotgun go? I think I just picked it up mid-air. Anyway, door's open, so let's go. Oh look, more health. I have no idea what this symbol means, but it looks important. I stop and take a closer look at it, but everybody and their grenade form is here. Stand still so I can shoot you. That took way too many shells than it should have. Oh well.
The Flood are already hard at work repairing you. Its parasitic nature belies the Flood's intelligence.
Oh goodness, what you're saying is they're building a ride out. You're to die now. Making sure all my guns are loaded. Somebody's still here. Several somebodies are still here. You know, when I first played this level, I thought it was fun. Then the constant wave after wave after wave assaults just got to me. And of course he only opens the door slightly. Who's behind me? No one is. Okay. There's everybody and their brothers out here. That was a big boom. Okay, now I'm just taking fire from places. Stay dead! How hard is it to shotgun your gun arm off? Seriously, come on. This is not good. Alright, now I'm down to 1 bar of health, and my shield is now fully recharged. On the plus side, I got plenty of ammo. At least I keep getting more and more ammo, so I don't have to worry about running out. Now then, you. Seriously? Guessing mad dash time. Of course, that's probably a bad idea given the fact that I'm basically walking into them. That's not the way. And here we go.
The energy barrier surrounding the index will deactivate when we reach the ground floor.
And I'm guessing I now have to fight everybody on the floor. Well, on this elevator thing.
You may now retrieve the index.
I'm gonna say that index looks rather large, but it's that thing.
Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the Flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The Flood is spreading.
Okay, and now
We
we're
must
just gonna
hurry.
teleport to the command center? Apparently not.
Alright, so I go, as I'm fairly certain I said before, I used to find that level interesting until I played it multiple times, and it just became one grinding slog after another, after another, after another, but plenty of ammo, so never had to worry about running out. Health not so much. But it's done now, and I don't have to worry about it again until the next time I decide to play this game, because I'm weird and crazy like that. But we now have the essentially firing key to activate the Halo. And hopefully that will get rid of all the Flood. For those who know, you know what's going to happen. For those who don't, well, let's just say some things were exaggerated, other things weren't exaggerated. And, I mean, it is a weapon. It does its job. Just not in the way everybody thinks it does. But that's going to be an issue for another time, because I'm going to call it here. Everybody stay safe from the plague, not counting the Flood. Well, technically, yes, stay safe from the Flood as well. And have a good day.